Hello everyone, so welcome back in this channel and I am going to restart the coding series again because I think there are lots of time is fast away and I have not uploaded any type of coding videos, and actually I am doing designing kind of stuff few days, so that's why I am uploading the designing videos. And so don't worry, I come back again and I am going to restart the C++ series again. So are you ready guys? I'm going to restart the C++ series again. ओके सो बहुत हो गया डिजाइनिंग, अब चलो जाके कोडिंग करते हैं और मचाते हैं.
Hello everyone, so let's start the today's video. Before starting the today's video, I think I give you some questions to solve in the previous video. I think there are no one who solved these questions. If you don't solve, don't worry, I am going to solve those questions in my today's video, and I am going to cover the most popular concept, that is for loop. That's loops means there are so many types of loops. I will discuss thoroughly about this, so don't worry and stay with me and learn with me and enjoy the full coding. So before starting the loop concept, there is another concept, that is switch case. In previous video I have taught you about if else, and in this video I am going to introduce with you guys, that is switch case. Yes, this is the switch case, and this concept I am going to introduce with you. So let's see what is the switch case is and what is the kind of structure of the switch case is. So the structure of the switch case is like, I can write this way: int x is equal to 2. That means I am creating a integer type variable, that is I have stored the value 2, and now I am going to create the switch case. So the syntax of the switch case is switch the condition not variable, and here all the statements will go up, that like if we like type this way, that case 1, then cout one, case 2 cout two, case 3 cout thr3, and there should also a default condition. Default, I think I want to print cout 0, sorry, 0 not, it is 0. So this is the switch condition. This way we write the switch condition. One more thing I have not discussed, that is I have to put this way using namespace std. Here you can see I put using namespace std, and this is the syntax, this is the condition you have to write in if else condition. So I am totally discussing with you guys that what is happening here. So in if else case, there is a condition to check. If x is equal to 2, then I have to print 2, then print or cout 2. This is the condition we want here. So in the switch case we actually put the variable here, that x, and now we are checking that if the x is 2, if the x is equal to 2, switch means you can use multiple condition in one statement. That like in if else case you only have to write this way, that if x is equal to 2, then do something, or you have to write this way, else if x is equal to x is equal to 3, then do something. This way, these kind of things we do in if else condition. But in the switch case, there we have to put only one condition and we have to check the cases, all the cases. Like this is the x, if x is equal to 1, then print ON1. If x is equal to 2, then count cout means print TWO2. If x is equal to 3, then cout3. And default, there is also a default condition. You have to follow the rules of every syntax. If you ask them why should we use the default condition, you must be use the default condition, because this is the statement, this is the syntax you have to follow, you have to maintain. So this is the switch case. In the switch case, we can do a lot of things. You can make a calculator using switch case. Using switch case, you can create any kind of things. Like you can create a calculator, you can create a bank account calculation, like that if anyone deposited 3 lakhs rupees in his bank account, then how much interest he should pay. That kind of things you can calculate using the switch case. Yes, you can also use the if else condition, but switch case is the more efficient and more good, I think, use in these kind of questions or in this kind of problem statements to solve. That's why the switch case has been introduced with you guys. So let's run and check what is the output is printing in the output screen. So I hit it in the, oh sorry, I think okay, I missed the semicolon. In the previous videos I also said that semicolon is very important, because semicolon determines that this is the end of this line of code. If you does not give any semicolon, that means the code is not completed yet, the line is totally executing again and again. That's why it's throwing the error that you have not put any semicolon. Here you can see it is totally indicating you that you have not put any type of semicolon here. So now run and check what happened. Okay, sorry, what happened? 230, what happened? So okay, this kind of error is coming because I have not give one more thing, that is break. You have to put break after every case. You have to put break after every case. Why you need to break, I will discuss. Now you will see the output will 2. So why we need to put the break statement here, and what is the break statement do? The break statement basically break the total conditions and come out of this kind of condition and put the output in the output screen. You say, what are you talking about, bro? I am not understanding. So please wait, and I am going to discuss it thoroughly with you guys. The break means you try to break something. That's, I think there are so many of you who have ride the bicycle, or you have ride the motorcycle, or so many things of cars. So many of you ride the cars, and there are one thing, that is break. Break means you want to stop there. This is the condition that I want, that I don't want to move forward. So that's why I want to stop there. So if you want to stop there, then you need to break, then you need to stop. That's why we are going to use the break condition. Break condition is basically break the conditions and come out of this kind of switch case, and it will print out the output. Here you can see, if I does not put break, now if I put here x is equal to 1, then check what will happen. Here you can see it is printing out 1 and 2 because you have not put any break statement. When you find your output, you have to break there, you have to stop there. You cannot move forward to the next step. If you move forward to the next step, then what kind of things are present that will be printed in your output screen. That's why you don't need to be forward. So we use break statements to break there. You can make a calculator using also switch case. I will come up there. So this is all about the switch case. I think all of you understand about the switch case, what it does and how we have to use the switch case. So let's go forward and started the new topic, that is loop. Now we are going to start the loop. Before starting the loop, I want to tell you guys that all of you, I think, understand the if else and switch condition. If you don't understand, please visit to my previous videos and watch the videos carefully. I think if you watch the videos carefully and attentively, I guarantee you that you will understand every concept, everything from there. So let's go forward. So in C++, not only C++, every programming language, the main concept is loop. Without loop, you cannot use another concepts like there is structure, and there are so many types of concepts. You cannot learn those types of concepts without loop. You can learn, but you cannot be perfect on those topics. So at first we have to learn the loop concept. Loop is the fundamental concept of any programming language. So in programming languages, there are 3 types of loops. One is while loops, second one is do while loop, and third one is for loop. One more loop is present there, that is for each loop. But for each loop is not present in C++. For each loop you will find in JavaScript or Java programming language. If any of you learning Java or JavaScript, you can know that for each loop is the one of the famous and I think famous loop in Java and JavaScript. So firstly, I am going to start with the while loop. So what does the while loops look like? While some type of conditions, and this is the syntax. Yes, this is the syntax that while some type of condition. This is the syntax. So let's try some examples. Like if I want to print 1 to 10. So what you will do? I think who are the beginners of coding, so they will do like this way: cout 1, cout 2, cout 3. That's why you will do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 10. But if the number size has increased like 20, 50, 60, then what will do? You will type the all day cout 1, cout 2, cout 3. No, that's not the good solution, and that is not the optimized solution. So that's why programmers has introduced with the loop conditions. One of the famous loop, that is while loop, in the for printing out 1 to 10, printing out 1 to 10 or 1 to 100. I am going to take 1 to 100. So what we will do? We will create a conditions that will check that how we can print 1 to 100. So now we will check that this way. We know that we have to print 1 to 100. So write while n is less than equal to 100. Then we are going to print it n. We are going to print it n. We are going to print the n. In the n variable, we are going to store the value 1. Here you will see one magic. What I am doing, that if the n is less than 100, then print out the n. That means 1. When n is less than 100, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what is happening. Coming. Here you can see only the output 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And it is not stopping, man. Here you can see it's not stopping. It is going away. 1 to 100, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What is happening? We want to print out like 1, 2, 3, 4 this way, but here it is printing out 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Why this is happening? Here you check one thing, that when the n is equal to 1, so 1 less than equal to 100. It is true. So we are going to print 1. Next step, when the loop will run, it will check 1 less than equal to 100. It will print again the value 1. So what we are doing, we are printing the value n value 1 again and again. So for we are printing the value of n, what is that is 1. We are printing it again and again, but we does not want the value only 1. That's why we have to increase the value by using n++. In the previous video, I talked about what the n++ do. I think all of you watch it. If you don't watch the video, please go there, check it out and watch what is the plus do. Basically, I want to tell you that plus basically you are increasing n is equal to n plus 1. So firstly n is equal to 1, then it will print 1. Next it will come here and it will increase the n value to 2. It will come again and 2 less than equal to 100. Yes, 2 less than equal to 100. It will print the value 2. Now n++. That means n value again change to 2 to 3. And then it will come again 3 less than equal to 100. It will check again 3. Then come back again in n++. That means 4. It will come back again 4 less than 100. Yes, 4 less than 100. That means it is going to printing the value 4. This way it's going to printing every time. So now n value is 98. N value is 98. So n++ is 99. N++ is 99. So it will come back again 99 less than equal to 100. Yes, 99 is less than equal to 100. That's why it will print the value 99. Now it will come back again and now the value is 100. It will come back again and check 100 is less than equal to 100. Yes, 100 is less than equal to 100. 100 is less than equal to 100. Yes, 100 is less than equal to 100. That means it is true. That's why it come back again and print the value 100. Now the value is going to 101. It will come back again here and check again that 101 is less than equal to 100. No, that's not true. That's why it's the end of the loop. That means we are not going to printing out any kind of things now. So if I hit on the run button, you can see it is going to print out 1 to 100. Everything it is going to print. Here you can see we have printed 1 to 100 easily just in few seconds using one loop. If we print it using cout, for we have to type one day, that like cout1, cout2, cout3, that is so much hectic, and this is not the easy way, and this is not the optimized way. That's why we have introduced with the while loop. So this is the while loop. The next loop is do while loop. What the do while loop do? So let's think this way. Do something, then we will put a condition that what we want to do. At first we want to print out cout 1 and come back again. Here we want to give the condition that n is less than equal to 100. Sorry, not 1. It is value of n plus plus. Now you check all the output will be same here. Okay. I have not give handle. Give a space. Now check. Here you can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Everything has printed here. Thing is printed here. So you can also use the do while loop. What is happening in the do while loop? Basically at the first we are printing out the output and then we are checking what is the condition. So when the n value, if there is no condition, here you can see here you will see that if n equals to 100. So this is the condition. So if I hit on the run button, here you will see the output is done. Why this is happening? Because there is the condition is false. So why this is happening? Because these C++ compilers checks one by one. At first he print out the n value. What is stored in the n now stored in the n is one value. 1 is stored in the n now. That's why it is printing the value 1. Then it comes back again and check n equal to 100. No man, n not equal to 100. That's why it terminates the loops and come out of the loop and only printing the value 1. But in the while loop you cannot do this. So that is all about the do while loop. And the next loop that I am going to introduce with you guys, that is one of the famous loop, that is for loop. Yes, for loop. For loop is every coding programming languages you will find the for loop is excessively used. For loop condition like this way: int I is equal to 0, I less than equal to n, I plus plus. So what is it? Wait. What you have write that I less than n? It's totally blown my mind. I cannot understand what you are trying to say. Oh, wait, my friend, please wait. I am going to discuss thoroughly everything with you. So what is the I here? I is basically a kind of operator. Here you can see in the previous question we are trying to printing 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Okay, 1 to 100. Here, what is the n? Here n is 100. Yes, here n is 100. So we have to declare this way: n is equal to 100. N is equal to 100. This is the condition that if 1 is less than 100, then we are going to printing out the value of I. Value of I. We are going to printing out the value of I. So now if I hit the run button, here you can see. Okay, sorry, I think mistake something. Okay, I have not declared the I value. I have to declare the I value. Okay, what is happening? Okay, I give there a semicolon. What is happening, man? There are lots of error here. Oh. Deleted the return 0. Return 0. Now I think, oh yes, it's working fine. So this is the for loop condition. Here int I. This is the starting point that where we want to start. We want to 1, we want to 0, we want to 2. If I put the I value to 2, then it is going to printing the output from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we put the value here 10, it is going to printing out from the 10, 11, 12, 13. Means we are going to printing out from 10 to 100. And in the n variable we are going to storing the value of 100, and we are checking it again that if 10 is less than 100. Yes, if 10 is less than 100, 10 is less than 100. Yes, 10 is less than 100. So we come back here and we are going to printing out what. So this is the very easy thing. You can think like this way, that 10 less than equal to, now I is equal to 10. I is equal to 10, I is equal to 10, I less than equal to 100. So that means 10 less than equal to 100. Yes, it is true. Then it is going to printing out the value of I. That's why it's printing the value 11. Next is come back to the next loop. In next loop, it is going to increase the value of I by I plus plus. So if I increase the value of I plus plus, that means now the value is 11. So 11 is less than equal to 100. Yes, 11 is less than equal to 100. That's why we are printing out the value. Next, it will come back again. It's going to increase the value by I plus plus. That means I value is going to change to 12. And here it is going to check that 12 is less than 100. Yes, 12 is less than 100. That's why it's going to printing out everything. And at the last, now if I value is 100, it will come here and check 100 is less than equal to 100. Yes, 100 is less than equal to 100. That's why we are printing out the value 100. Now I plus plus. Now that means the sorry, it is not 10. It is 100. Now I value is 101. And I is less than equal to, we are checking the 101 less than equal to 100. No man, 101 less than equal to 100. That means this is the false condition. That's why the loops will break and we will come out from the loop and we are going to printing out these kind of statements that 10 to 100. If I change the value to 90, you can see, okay. I have to comment this down. Now you will see that it is going to printing out from 90 to 100, 90, 91, 92, 94. That's way. So this is the loop concepts. I think hope all of you understand about the loops. Now I am going to starting out this type of questions and there are one more section that is function. I will cover the function topics in my next video. So this is all about the loop conditions. And so let's start the first question. The first question was that C++ program to check whether a character is vowel or consonant. So what are the vowels? All of we know that the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and the consonants are the others like A, B, C. Sorry, not A, B, C, D. All are the other are consonant. So let's check. Here is the question that we have to find what the user input. That means user is going to input a character and we have to find it out that this character is vowel or consonant. So let's start. So all of we know that the vowel is equal to A, E, I, O, U. But user can be give any number. They can give small a or capital A, capital E, capital I, capital O, capital U. We have to find out for all of these because in computer screen there is another concept that is ASCII value. In computer there is another concept that is ASCII value. ASCII value means whatever in your keyboard, whatever you see in your keyboard, in the computer CPU or computer memory, they print it like a number, not like a number. Like you can think this way: A's value is 97. A's value is 97. That means in computer memory or CPU, it is stored like this way: 10101101101010. That's why it is printing. That means this is a binary number and the decimal number is 97. That means A's value in computer keyboard that is stored as 97 and the capital A's value is stored like 65. Okay, hope all of you understand what is the difference between capital A and small a in computer. That means every number or every whatever you see in your keyboard, that's have a special number that is called the ASCII. That means ASCII value. Every number or every characters what are present in your keyboard, that's have an ASCII value. So we have to check what the user input is. The user input the small a or capital A. So let's find out that is what the user inputted, that is vowel or consonant. For that we have to find out this way that if A is equal to sorry, so let's take a number from the user, character CH. So ask user for a number, so that's why we are going to use CH. Let's find out this number is vowel or not. So that's why we are going to check if CH equals to A or CH equals to E, or CH equals to I, or CH equals to AEIO, or CH equals to U, sorry, capital U, or CH equals to small a, CH equals to small q. Now find it out that this is vowel or not. If all the conditions are satisfied, like if the CH equal to capital A, small a, whatever, we can now see out that the letter is vowel, else see out it is consonant. It is consonant. Sorry, you have to put it in the double finger. It is consonant. Now check it out. If I hit on the run button, it is here. You can see here the cursor is blinking. That means it was asking a input. So put C. It is a consonant. Run again. Put A. This letter is vowel. Run again. And put small e. Sorry. This letter is vowel. Yes, this is working fine. So you see how I find out whatever the user input, this is a vowel or consonant. So let's go to the vowel or consonant. So let's go to the second question. The second question was then C++ program find the largest number among three numbers. It is very easy question, man. The question tell us that C++ program to find out the largest number among three numbers, like 12, 13 or 16. Between three number, what is the largest number? That is the largest number is the 16. So you have to print it out that the largest number is 16. So firstly create three variables like A, B, C. Now ask user, please enter the integer type variable, integer type variable, integer type variable. Now put end L, put end L. Please enter three integer type variable, put end L. Now take C in A, B, C. Now check what is the greatest number between A, B, C. How we can find? So that first take the first variable consonant. Like we are thinking that int max is equal to A. That maximum variable is A. That means the maximum number between A, B, C. I am thinking that the maximum variable is A. So now check if B is greater than max and B is greater than C, then max is equal to B. Else if C is greater than C is greater than max and C is greater than max and C is greater than max and C is greater than B, then the max value is C. The max value is C. Now come up here and see out the max value each max, right? Now check it out. Please enter three integer type variable like 14, 25, 47. Need issue. I think the need issue. Let's check it again. I think the need issue. That's why it is happening this way. Check it again. Run it. Now take 36, 15, 49. the max value is 49. So this was the second question. In the second question, the question that we have to find out the maximum number between three numbers. This is very easy question. So firstly, we take it that the first number is the maximum number, and then we check that if B is greater than max or greater than C, then max is equal to B. If C is greater than max and C is greater than B, then max is equal to C. That's why we are printing the value max. And the third question, that C++ program, find out all roots of a quadratic equation. C++ program to find out all the roots of a quadratic equation. So before solving this equation, so we have to know before solving this equation, let's find out what is quadratic equation is. So go to the Google, find out quadratic equation. So here you can see this is the quadratic equation, that x is equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac 2a. X is equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac b square minus 4ac by 2a. So the quadratic equation is this. So we have to find out the value of x. So let's go now, check it out, that the quadratic equation is equal to x is equal to minus b, x is equal to minus b plus minus b plus minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac. That means square root of b square minus 4ac means b into b minus 4ac minus 4ac and divided by 2a. All the value is divided by 2 into a. So we have to find out the x. Here you can see there is plus minus. That means there are two equations. That means x is equal to copy this and paste it here. X is equal to b plus and x is equal to control b. This is the second equation. This is the minus. This is the second equation. If we get all the two equations, then we plus minus, then we are going to get the value of the x. That means all the roots. That means it is the root 1. This is the root 1 and this is the root 2. Let's find out. But there you can see there is, I write it down like sqrt, but how we will find out the sqrt in C++? So for finding out sqrt, there is one of the most popular function, that is math library in C++. Math library function in C++. I am going to introduce with you guys math library functions in C++. So let's check it now. This is the math function. Here you can see, for using math function, we have to put one of the header file, that is CMath. That's why we can use sqrt, round, log, many other math functions like logarithm, rounding a number, then squaring a number, then square root, find the square root of a number very easily by using the CMath library. So copy it, come here and paste it in the header file. Now we are going to using the sqrt, that is sqrt. We are going to find out the sqrt. So let's take all the input, like what is the value of b, what is the value of a, what is the value of c, then I will find out. So let's think I am giving the value b is equal to 21, right, and int a is equal to 4, right, and int c is equal to 2. Now check it out, x1 and x2. Now we are going to printing out, see out the roots are like x1 comma x2. Now check what is the actual output of this question. Okay, I think I mistake so many things, that's why it's giving x1 to give me right answer. Yes, here you can see the roots are minus 1.5 and minus 82.4425. Yes, I think this was the one of the most easiest question. But in this question, one more thing that you learn, that is the CMath function. In Siemens function, there are square root, there are so many things, like we can find the logarithm, so many things. If you want to learn more about Siemens, then come to the w3schools.com. Here you can find all of the functions of math, like square root, round, log, AC in ACOS, ABS, what is the hypot, what is sin x, what is tan x, you can find the sine value, you can find the cos value, you can find the tan value, all of things you are going to find here. So go to the next question. The next question was the C++ program to calculate sum of a natural number. So come up here and clear the all things. Clear also these things. Come up here, copy this, copy and come here, paste it here. C++ program to calculate sum of the natural number. All of you, I think, know about one of the formula, that sum of the natural number equal to n into n plus 1, n into n plus 1 divided by 2. All of you, I think, know about this. All of you, I think, know about this, that sum of the natural numbers is, we can find out this formula also, but you can use the for loop also, but I think this is the more suitable formula, and this is the one of the most efficient way to find out the sum of any natural number. So at first we are going to create sum variable, but in the sum we are going to store the value 0 and ask from the and take the value of n. So ask from the user what will be the input. So cin is equal to cin. No, so n value would be sum of the natural numbers. I think natural numbers would be n to its 10. So natural numbers 10, 1, 2, 3. But natural numbers are 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why n value would be 10. Now last all of it and now print all the output value. See out sum. Now if we hit the run button, into n plus 1 divided by 10. Here you can see. Okay. What is asking? N cannot be used as a function. No, this is not function. N into n plus 1 divided. Now check it. What is saying? Okay, I have to put multiplication here. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. This is the 55. If you don't believe, then do this way. Do it this way, like do it this way, like using for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than equal to n, I plus plus, then print out the sum value, sum plus equal to I. Now see out the sum. Check it out. Yes, this is also the same answer. 55 is the leap year. 2016 is not a leap year. The 2000 is a leap year. That means it is divisible by 4. That's why it is a leap year. But there is one more condition. There are so many century years, like 1700, 1500, 1400. These years are not leap year because this is not divisible by 400. If a year is divisible by 4, then we have to check again that is the year is also divisible by 400. If it is not, that means that is not a leap year. If it is divisible, that means that is a leap year. So let's check. See out. Enter in here. Handle. Now come up. See in YEAR. Come here and put int YEAR. Now check if this is totally divisible by 4. Then check if it is divisible by 100 or not. Divisible by 100 or not, divisible by 100, divisible by 100 or not. Then come here, then check. If not, this is a leap year. So this is a leap year. Check here. If year modulo 400 equals to 0, then see out. This is a leap year. Else see out. This year is not a leap year. It's not a leap year. Now come up. Here is the if condition started. Now put a else and see out. This year is not a leap year. Now check it out. That is 1700. This year is not a leap year. Let's check it out. 2000. This is a leap year. Now check it out. 2016. This is also a leap year. Now check it out. 2020. This is a leap year also. So that's it. I give you those questions that you have to find out what is the leap year of the number, sum of the natural number, quadratic equation, find out the largest among three numbers, and check whether a character is vowel or consonant. And there is one more question that C++ program find out the factorial of a number. So this is the last question for today, and I will give you more questions like C++ program display the Fibonacci series, C++ program find out the GCD, C++ program find out the CM, C++ program to reverse a number, C++ program to calculate the power of a number. All this is your homework, so please do at home. I will discuss all of this in my next video, and in my next video I am going to cover one of the concept, that is the function. So let's do the last question. And the last question is we have to find out C++ program find out the factorial of a number. So let's go. Factorial of a number. So factorial means 5 factorial. 5 factorial is equal to 5 multiplied by 4. Multiplied by 4. 4 multiplied by 3. 3 multiplied by 2. 2 multiplied by 1. So this is the 5 factorial. So that means in the solution you can see the value is changing 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1. That's why in this question we are going to using the for loop. So let's ask, please enter the number. Int see out. Enter a number. Copy this. Paste it here. Enter a number. Now come here. Take the number. Now find out the factorial of a number. So finding out the factorial of a number, I am going to using the while loop. If n is greater than 0, then this loop is going to run. So now we are going to find out the factorial. For finding out the factorial n, we are going to get a one variable, that is fact, come off, and we are going to store in fact is equal to we are going to store value 1. So fact multiplication equal to, what is the multiplication equal to? That means fact is equal to fact multiplication the number. This is the multiplication equal to, means the multiplication equal to number. Now check it out. Sorry, what number? Here is n equal to n. Now count here, and for changing the value of n we are going to reduce it. Now see out. The factorial equals to the value of fact. Now check it out. Put the number in enter the number. I am going to finding the factorial of 5. Yes, you can see that find the factorial of the number is 120. Now find the factorial of the number 10. Here you can see this is the factorial of number 10. Yes, you see these are the 2 1 easy questions, and in this video I discuss about the loops, and I solve so many types of questions. Basically I solve these questions that is based on loop, and I also solve the questions that I give you at homework in the previous video. And for the next video, the homework is find C++ program, display the Fibonacci series, C++ program, find the GCD program, find the LCM C++ program, to reverse a number, C++ program, the calculate power of a number. And one more thing, here is I show you how you can find out the ASCII value of a number. So C++ program, find out the ASCII value of a character. This also your that is check whether a number is palindrome or not. So these all are the questions. So bye bye for today. Hope all of you like this video. If you like it, please smash the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next video.